Tell me where you are and what's going on.
Well, it's Tuesday, and it's always the show and shine, we call. Young school kids come here to see the bikes and ask autographs to the riders and team members. Well, almost everyone. Even they ask autographs to me, so it's just real fun. So this is Civic Center, and you see all kids walking. And this is Larry Lamb talking with some kids. He's the builder of the Wahoo, the bike from Denise Mueller, who's here.
Hey,
who is this?
This is Gary from the Laidback Bike Report. I'm a big fan.
Oh, how awesome!
So you hope to do some exciting things at Battle Mountain like you've done before?
Yep. Well, the other one was the motor pace. This time we take the motor away, and let's see what I can do.
I'll bet you can do great. We'll be watching. I'm excited to see what you can do there. Nice to meet you, Denise.
Already.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you.
Here's Fabien signing for the kids. It's something special we saw yesterday. This is the Sprocket Rocket. We can go inside. This is the last rider. He has the gearing and the brakes. So this is the last seat. It's another seat. And let me see. Another seat. You see kids getting in a bike.
What's it?
Oh, close the lid. This is fun, isn't it? So I just walk a little bit further. This is the front seat. And this guy who does all the communication, the guy sitting here. And he's the one who steers. Just the one steering, 3 only pedaling, and the last one is the brake and the gearing. And the steering mechanism, it's pretty special, I guess. So, and you can see all the cables involved for the communication, because they have to talk during the race with each other, 5 riders. It's all communications. Very interesting is also the chain line. Lots of chains. And he goes to the chain again, and to the other, to the other, to the other. Goals of this event, to get the kids enthusiasts on bikes and cycling. So they will never forget this this event. But this is just a walking drag race, just for the kids. There you go! Woo! Hi, Robert. This is Gary Solomon from Laidback Bike Report. I will put an area, you can hear him.
Oh, okay.
Robert.
Gary on there?
It's Gary. How you doing?
Hey,
You're
Gary.
on.
Yeah, we're doing the kids drag race here at Battle Mountain at the Civic Center. Having a great time.
We're going to see you in about a month at Recovered CycleCon.
We'll be there, yeah.
So I'll hear more about it then. But good for you. It looks like it's a lot of fun, Robert.
Yeah, we got a pretty good turnout here, it looks like.
All right, we're going to step back and take a look at one of the runs. We will talk to you later.
Let's see some proper racing. Woo! After the race, they see.
There's Gary.
Yeah, the timing.
That's fantastic. I love that.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Just fun stuff and having fun. That is all the challenge is about as well. It's about speed, but also having a lot of fun. So here is the Civic Center, crowded with bikes, teams, and children. And it's so much fun. This is the Milan with Helge. The TiTan, the Tandem from Toronto. So we just saw the Taurus already. I'm gonna walk. And this is the Velox 9. So the wheel is out, the front wheel is out, just checking, etc. Here you can see the camera system. And it's the camera bevel of the. It's a lot of electronics involved. Let's see if I can show it properly. This is the transmission of the bike. But instead of the radar, they're gonna shift the cassette. They have self-made cranks. The pedals we talked about yesterday. The pedals are normal, but the cranks are self-made. So they are CNC'd. Aluminum. So to the other side, this is the other gearing. And this gauge on the wheel fairing is to get some air inside the bike, and not the rocks on the road, the gravel, that kind of stuff.
So that's a scoop, an air scoop?
Yeah, exactly. But the wheel turns, air comes in, and they just protect to get the dirt in the bike, because you don't want that to happen. You want to have clean air. And the air take, you can see at the back. I hope you can see it. This is the air outlet. So this goes in the mask with the rear wheel, and the bad air goes out. So, and this is one of the fairings. They got 3 shell with them. This is 1 shell, and this is a race fairing. This is the fastest. It has the sticker on it, so it's faster. And when Rosa set the world record, he had this shell on the bike. So, and this is a really bad shell, but this is just for testing. So it's meant to be damaged, just for training, so they don't ruin the other fairings. From Liverpool, this year they built a trike. They're still working on it. Yeah. 24-hour work. Yep.
So this is one of our mascot ones. This is the one that like.
And I will show you the bike of Adam Harry from Australia. He had a bad crash the other day. You can see the shell is pretty damaged, and we're trying to get up and running again because he needs to run. And this is his team, his father and his brother from Australia, supporting Adam. And
so Todd Reichert is there, yes?
He is here, definitely, yes. He's just volunteering, actually.
Okay.
Although this morning he had a run.
Did he run in the Milan?
He did run in the Milan, and I think it was about 52 miles per hour he had. So it's a French bike. It's nice to see all kind of concepts, the way to build the bike, how the frame goes on and off. This is Helge.
Yeah, I know Helge. I've met him at Spetzi.
Helge. This is Gary Knight, Gary from the Laidback bike. Can we talk to him?
I can try to do that. Yes.
You can hear it.
Oh, yes.
Helge. Hello, Helge.
Oh, hello.
It's Gary from the Laidback Bike Report. How are you?
Oh, yes. I know you from Spezi.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
So-
it's nearly the same here, if you see, but more young people than we have on the Spezi. Do you come to this place also?
No, I'm not going to make it this year. I have Boss there to help me, but I was wondering about your Milan. So tell me what your plans are. What did you bring the Milan to Battle Mountain to do? What was your plan?
Bill wants to go up with the speed more than 60 miles per hour, but I don't know if he can do it because we were close to 60 miles per hour, but he lost 0.17 to 60. But he will do another try on Friday. But DF is also on the course, and they have a very strong rider who's holding the world record now. Todd Riker is the name, yes.
Right, the record holder, the world record holder for the speed of almost 90 miles an hour a few years ago. Yes.
Yes, and he wants to ride the DF, and so perhaps he will do it. I don't know. It's like a dream comes true to stay here and to be here, and I want to. I hope I can manage to do it next year also.
Well, maybe
so,
I'll be able. Yeah, maybe I'll see you there next year too. Thank you so much, Helge. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So this is Mike Mowett going into the Titan. You see, it's a really comfortable entrance. It's really hard to get in the bike sometimes.
What bike is that, boss?
The Titan from Toronto. The Tandem.
So there's a second position then behind where Mike is right now, yes?
Yeah, so Mike is now in the bike here, and the other rider is going the other way. So it's a back-to-back tandem. And you have a small hole to get in. This is one of the designers, and he's a fast guy. It's comfortable, Mike. Yeah. This is Calvin and Evan. Sorry, yeah. Sometimes I got names. They're the riders of this bike this year, so I hope to see the bike go fast. Calvin always hit 80 miles per hour last year, so it's going to be good.
Boss, thank you again for showing us around the Civic Center on this very special day, and we look forward to more reports. We will talk to you again very soon.
Yes, we will, and hopefully this evening another record. We'll see. You never know.
See. All right. Well, thanks again, boss. Bye-bye.
Bye. Cheers.
Where are we? What do we have going here?
Well, I'm again a catch. That's the area where I'm staying the most because of the bikes coming in. That's the best place to be for me.
Sure.
It's just a beautiful morning, and we had a qualifying run with Adam Harry from Australia. He managed to fix his bike, and he was qualified, so everyone's cheering here. We're waiting for Denise Mueller to come.
Okay.
She just started, and she doesn't have her own catch team. So now Dutch and French people are trying to catch Denise in a few minutes.
Okay, let's just do the tape.
So
here, just do the tape for now. I'll fix my
this issue is a little bit stuck, and now we just repair it.
E6000.
Never forget duct tape. Never forget duct tape. So, not a piece of engineering. People lining up, 2 on the side. Alice Krause is the head, the pointer, and 2 on the right. And we have Barkley, the top catcher of all. He's mostly running behind the bike to catch the bike by the tail. He has saved many bikes in catching. Oh, I think, has she crashed?
I don't know.
Has Denise crashed?
Walker's off the course at the 2.5. It sounds like the rider's okay. I'm not sure if it's a crash or.
She's off course.
Yeah, I'm not sure the details yet. It
Okay.
could just have been a flat and she pulled off. Or.
Okay, but she's off course.
Yeah, they're continuing to launch bikes and. Yeah, that's affirmative. We've got the Wahoo off the course at the 2.5, and I'll get more information as we go over. Stand by.
Mark, can you get the Wahoo further off the road, over.
She must be fine, or they would have rolled the ambulance. Thank you.
So
So it sounds like a mechanical. She's slowed. And... Okay, Ellen's in the traps. Rolled to a stop and fell over before the crew could get there. So, you know, it's not a crash. It's just a drop. Probably dropped the chain or maybe got a flat. We're not sure. So she's okay, and everything sounds like it's being handled.
So let's see some catching. So you can see Ellen's waving, so Ellen knows where to point to for stopping. I will show. Here comes the bike.
I got the bike.
Okay. You gotta get the tape. You got Velcro, Ellen. Oh God. Okay, somebody get on the end of the tub. Flip. Yeah. Okay. So I need somebody to get this cut so that we can catch the next bike.
How did it go, Ellen?
Put it on the rug. No power.
No power. Too bad.
Who's the next one? We got
Titan.
Let's go.
So the next bike is after Ellen is the Tandem with Calvin and Evan. The big wheel.
Okay, we gotta catch this one.
It's in the trap. So.
Okay.
I don't know if she derailed or something. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bike. You got it.
It's a little tall to stand over, Barkley.
Got it? Okay, can we lift the top? Okay, all right. Okay, you guys have some time. It's a trike behind you.
Hold on a second. Okay, does everyone have hands off?
That's one.
Memento.
And like a surprise. Here's another one.
I'll probably forget it's there.
Better than having it rolling around inside the window. All right, that was great, guys.
Yeah, way too much. Thank you, Patrick. Right?
How did it go, Calvin?
It was windy at about halfway up the course, so we coasted from 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was all right.
How did the bike ride?
Yeah, rode fine. We accelerated quickly.
Good, good.
We were up into 5th gear at something like 50 miles an hour by like 3.5 mark.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
conditions are good. We can sprint hard.
Good, good. Like to see that.
Yesterday we were having some trouble with high cadence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's about 70 RPM, but today we had it up to 100 RPM, and we were coordinated. It was good. It was stable.
Good, thanks. Well done. So it's a heavy bike to carry. And here is the Milan.
Truck's coming in.
This is Benjamin.
Out of the way. You gotta get out of the way.
Get that car off.
Okay, let's go. Grab it. We gotta get it out
It's an impression to see how large the Titan is with the Milan and the Titan. Can you see how big the Titan is, the Tandem? It's a huge bike. Benjamin, this is Gary Solomon from Laidback Bike Report. Can you tell me how it went today?
Oh, it went pretty good, yeah. I think I was slower than in the last run, but 2 miles, maybe because of the headwind, yeah. But it went pretty well.
What do you think of the speed?
I would say about 50 miles.
50.95.
Yeah, so 50.9.
I think I was 52.3 or something
Okay,
last time.
50. Well, this is exactly 2.03 miles an hour fast. That's why.
Yeah.
Because they changed the tire.
Good.
He had a bigger tire on there, which was
right.
You happy? Okay. You want to go faster?
Yeah, next time, I guess.
Okay, you will.
All right, so we're back at Catch. Is that right, Bas?
Yes, we are at Catch again. That's the place where I mostly am. So that's the place where I'll see all the action. Let's talk to Alan. Wait a minute.
Hey, Al. How's it going?
It's going great. It's hectic and crazy, but we're managing it, and I think everyone's having a good time.
And I even saw that my buddy Mike Mowett had a nice run, didn't he?
Yeah, we were all really happy for him. He came down the course with the top on. It was a little windy, but his bike handles the wind really well, so he had a good run. Exciting
stuff this year, Al. It's really fun to watch you. I think there's a lot of people kind of tuned in this year.
I hope so, and you know, it almost defies description. You know, when you see these bikes at speed, it's completely different from seeing them on video. Most people have the same reaction the first time they see a streamliner go by and the hairs stand up on their arms. It's pretty awesome, and you put all that in this environment, so remote and I don't know, inhospitable, I guess, and it's kind of a magical combination.
The video can't do it justice. I just hope maybe we get more people interested by watching the videos, and you know, we'll get more participation, and maybe get some more people coming by to take a look.
We're continuing to grow. I think this is the biggest year, judging by the lunch that was offered at the Civic Center during the show and shine. I think we're about 40 participants more than we were last year, bodies in the room. So. And that's probably largely in part to these huge collegiate teams that are coming, and this is really a lot of fun. All this youthful energy.
I had the opportunity today. I was out on a ride. I rode with Richard Myers, and he's of course an icon in the racing scene. He's 83 years old now. He rode 83 miles and then another 20-some to over 100 on his birthday last month.
Oh my God.
He keeps talking about maybe even coming back out there. But my question to you is, he talked about how different things were back 10, 15 years ago, at least, when it was a lot of garage mechanics and, you know, Tom Ollinger and Richard, and they were putting things together, you know, on their own. And now you have these big universities. So from your perspective, Al, how do you see things have changed over the years?
Well, you know, they have changed in a lot. And I think the budgets that the universities have to work with have a lot to do with it. But this is all built on the shoulders of what those early home builders did and accomplished. There's still room for the home builders. Don't let that stop you. Larry Lemus, I would consider him a home builder. And he's no slouch. Those bikes go fast. So I'd encourage you, if you think you're interested, to begin immediately and start testing immediately. And the more you ride and do, the more you learn. And Adam from Australia, you know, he had a pretty bad crash. His bike was kind of cracked up, and Barkley Henry has spent the day repairing body panels on his bike, and that is usual. That is what's usual. And teams are sharing not just what they've learned in building these bikes and methods and materials, but they're here sharing parts. You know, they're sharing inner tubes and chains and sprockets. It's the greatest thing. And really, you know, if you're looking for these kind of parts, this is the place to come and find them. So if you're thinking about racing, come to where people have those spare parts in the back of their van.
Sounds great, Al. So, thank you so much for your help during the week on the shows and for sharing those ideas with us. I think they're real valuable. People standing on the shoulders of the early predecessors there at Battle Mountain, and the ideas about the sharing and educational value of coming there to learn more about racing. So, Al, thank you very much.
All right, my pleasure, and looking forward to seeing this episode. I really enjoyed the last one.
Okay, thanks a lot, Al.
You have to take every second of sleep you can. So in the sun. Let's move to Adam Harry and have a little chat with him.
Sure.
Adam, you have a minute for Gary Sullivan from the
Hello, Adam. Very nice to meet you. How are things going for you? Know, we've enjoyed watching a couple of your runs on some of the videos. Tell me how things are going for you this year.
Yeah, it was a bit of a rough start because I think my wheel got damaged in transit and it was a little bit wobbly the first day, and I tipped over after about 50 meters. And then the second day, I tried to run. I got up to about 45. The whole bike was vibrating, and I crashed at 45, and my hood exploded pretty much. So I've been running without a hood. I did 36 yesterday, non-legal wind, and 38 today. And there's a few people here that have been kind enough to help me fix it.
And I was just talking to Al about the helpful nature of all the competitors there. So and that's great to hear that you were a part of that. Adam, let me ask you a question that comes up. I did a show beginning of this year from Australia about pedal pre.
Yeah.
I was wondering if were you ever a part of that?
No, I live up in Sydney, and that's like a 12-hour drive away down to Melbourne. So I've always wished that they did a race in Sydney just so I could join into it, but it's a little bit far for me. Juniors even are competing, like primary school kids, which is cool. So it's good for them to sort of see what it's like to engineer a bike at such a young age, so they start developing those ideas and like that lust for progression, like for engineering and stuff.
All right, Adam, thank you very much for chatting with us. We wish you continued good luck, and we'll see you again, I'm sure. We'll be following you.
All right, thank you. See ya.
Okay, bye-bye.
So this is the English team from Liverpool. They have a beautiful trike, but not much luck this year, still.
Fingers crossed for this one.
Yeah.
We think we find out all of our cases.
Yeah.
We're really hoping that we can get down the track.
Yeah. So what was the big problem? You had a problem with the tires, right?
Yeah, we rolled the trike twice yesterday. Was that just yesterday?
Yeah.
We managed to patch it up after the first collision or first roll, and then get it out on the track for the second. But the same problem happened again, so we had a late one trying to fix that. And then yesterday we took the day off all of our runs to make sure that our bike was up to spec and that it would be nice and safe for our riders. And then today we had 3 runs this morning, but all of them were scrapped due to camera failure. So we think we fixed all the problems. We took it out testing this afternoon and it seems fine. So we really hope that this could be a safe run. Yes. We just want to finish really.
Yeah, that would be great to see. Do you what's the name of your bike?
We're the Arian 5 team.
Okay, all right. And so you still hope to get out there and get a little something done while are you having fun? Is this a worthwhile experience for you?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. We haven't had much luck over the last few days, so I think we're all tired and we've been working hard. But it's been so nice to be here. The vibe is amazing. There's loads of different teams. It's been really cool.
Awesome. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck. We'll be watching to see what you can do.
Yeah, same. Thank you.
All right.
Let me show the environment where the bikes are riding, and it's really amazing. It's really gorgeous. So there's the road, and up there are some beautiful mountains. You can see it's really beautiful out here. And this is the road, the one and only road.
So this is actually what the catching team sees when they're looking down the road and the bike's coming at them right there.
Yeah, this is it. And then we see some bikes coming, and we get all exciting, and and focused to catch the bike properly. And it doesn't always go right, unfortunately, but most of the time the catchers are doing such a great job.
All right, so folks, we've had a great time talking to Boss all week long from Battle Mountain. He's done a fabulous job of getting that camera in the faces of some people for interviews, and right there when the bikes are being caught and riding. We so much appreciate it, Boss. You are an important part of the Laidback Bike Report. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for all your help at Battle Mountain this week.
You're welcome, Gary. It was fun to do again. So I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it, and I hope we see some records, and we'll let you know.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll be able to do it again next year, or maybe I'll just be there handling the camera myself. We'll see what we can do.
I think that's the best. Come on, Gary. Come and watch the race, because it's an event. You have to see it. Everyone has to see it. It's
I
beautiful.
think that's a great suggestion. I think I might just do that. Boss, thank you so much. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.